what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video we're going to take a look at a derecho that went through Pennsylvania and New Jersey, and as you can see by this photo here that was shared with us by Craig out of New Jersey, did quite a bit of wind damage. In fact, very extensive wind damage. We're going to take a look at some more photos from that area here in just a few minutes. Also have a brand new picture slideshow I put together, new sky phenomena sent in from all around the world, and I'm working on many more. Also going to take a look at the current position of Cristobal down in the southern Caribbean, kind of stalled right now, and some of the rainfall totals, if they do verify, are quite staggering. Hopefully evacuations are underway in certain areas. We're going to come back to that here in just a moment, but we're looking at Cristobal on the GOES 16. But first, the derecho that went through Pennsylvania and into New Jersey. Craig shared some of the storm damage photos with us. There were probably hundreds of storm reports from these areas in New Jersey and Philadelphia, and expanding all the way back into western Pennsylvania. You can see right here, I was watching it on radar. It was moving so fast. By the time I got my live stream set up, it was already out to the Atlantic Ocean. This thing was moving at 60 miles per hour. You can see right there. It had wind gusts of over 80 miles per hour in multiple locations. The National Weather Service was advising people that these are very dangerous winds. They were hurricane force at times, exceeding hurricane force. Unbelievable storm, and this just kind of came on very quickly. Craig is in the Lacey area right there, and he said it just came out of nowhere, literally. Here it is on the visible satellite. You can see a lot of lightning associated with this derecho. I've got that in slow motion. That's how fast this thing was moving. That's the visible satellite once again as it's going through Pennsylvania into New Jersey. And here's some photos from the New Jersey area. You can see a big sign here blown over, and that says Forked River right there. And that's not far from Lacey, where Craig was at. High winds all through that area. Hundreds of reports of wind damage. And those are just the ones that we know of. I mean, there were probably many more. Craig's lived there for 35 years, and he said that sign has been there the entire time until the winds from yesterday took out a very tall tree. That was probably at least a 40-foot tall tree. Huge root system, but when they're full of leaves, they act like parachutes so they can catch more wind. Here's a big branch that fell in somebody's front yard, just missing their car. Here you can see a trampoline up on top of somebody's garage. And again, this is in the Lacey, New Jersey area. Photos sent in by Craig B. And here's some of the wind reports that came in, and these are just the ones that were reported. I'm sure there were hundreds more, and you can see they follow the radar where the derecho was, all the way back to north of Pittsburgh, all the way through New Jersey, and then it went out into the Atlantic Ocean. It was moving so incredibly fast at 60 miles per hour. But back to the tropical storm down in the southern Caribbean. Right here is Cristobal, dropping some amazing rainfall totals already, and the predicted totals are actually quite staggering. Here's one of 41.1 inches near the Tapachula area, and that sits on a slope. I'm going to show you where that's at. That's down in southern Mexico, just north and west of Guatemala. Here it is on Google Earth, and that's a very densely populated area. I'm sure they've already got quite a bit of rain from Cristobal. They're supposed to get much more in this entire area, anywhere from 20, 30, and like you just saw right there, 41 inches of rain. That will create tremendous mudslides along those slopes. And this is a very densely populated area, so hopefully they're aware of the situation. I'm sure they are. It's been raining there for quite some time. But the thing of it is, it's going to continue to rain for many days to come. Here's Cristobal spinning over the area, dropping copious rainfall totals in the northern Yucatan, and over here on the Pacific side, where that 41-inch total was from, and up here they're looking at 25-inch totals in the northern Yucatan. The storm is supposed to track right now up into the Louisiana area. That's the track of Cristobal by Sunday up in the Louisiana, New Orleans area, but I would say the majority of the rain is going to be on the right-hand side of that storm if it does follow that track. So that would put the bulk of the rain in the Florida Panhandle, along the west coast of Florida, parts of southern Mississippi and Alabama, and not to exclude Louisiana, of course, but I think the heavier rain is going to be on the right side of that storm, coming in on Sunday, actually late Saturday night into Sunday, and then raining pretty much all day on Sunday and even into Monday. So we are looking at potentially a Days of Noah rain scenario down here in southern Mexico and Central America, and a lot of that rain moving north in the Gulf of Mexico, headed to the southern Gulf shores of the United States. Absolutely incredible. Speaking of incredible, here's some amazing photos sent in recently. Fax trumpet looks like a flying saucer just hanging out up in the clouds. Look at that. Inverted by Fax Trumpet, sent to be exactly that way. Great job, Joyce and Alex out of northern Indiana. Storms that recently went through the area. Bristol, Virginia, April S. Great photo of the crescent moon. Here's another look at it right before it got dark. Angie P. from Griffin, Georgia. Double-decker rainbow, very low profile double-decker rainbow. It looks like it's touching the stadium lights there. Billy Mack out of Scotland. A spectacular sunrise looking out over the ocean. That's probably the North Sea. There it is, just coming up over the mountains off in the distance. Bill of Rights out of Martinsville, Indiana. Yet another double-decker rainbow. William L., what looks like a ship just hovering over the mountains off in the distance. Susie D. out of Florida. Very bright orange and gold sunset from Florida. Beautiful. Been seeing a lot of those lately. Very vivid orange. Wicks, Arkansas. Got yet another double halo around the sun. Tony from Australia. Some bright pink and purple skies during sunset from Toowoomba, Australia. Little video clip here. Panama City Beach, Florida. Brianne, you can see right there in the center of the photo. See it? Triangle craft sitting right there in the clouds. Here it is, simply inverted. Right there's the craft. You can see it pretty clearly. Might be two. That one right there, that's exactly the way I received it. This is unedited, perfect triangle craft sitting right there in the clouds. That's exactly how I received the photo. Tacoma, Washington. Looks like a spider up in the sky. A purple spider at that. Bruce O out of Houston, Texas. Big, low shelf cloud just hanging above the homes over there. Look at that. That looks to be about 50 feet off the ground and expanding for 50 miles. Thunder Bay, Ontario. Kokmiko R looked up and he said this cloud just came out of nowhere. Looks like a ship of some sort, or a conch shell hanging around up in the sky. Anyway, he was compelled to reach in his pocket and pull out his phone and start taking photos. That is one of a kind, no doubt about it. Stormy L from Crescent City, California. Beautiful sunset out over the ocean. S. Lacio, you can see some sort of big anomaly up in the sky at the 9 o'clock position of the sun. Mark H out of Harrogate, Tennessee. More ship-like looking clouds hanging around up in the sky. Rosario M out of Tijuana. Beautiful double-decker rainbow over the city. How about that? Nick M out of Nebraska. Look at that sky. That is absolutely spectacular. Columbia, South Carolina. We are right up on top of a very colorful rainbow. I mean, that's probably 100 yards away. Boynton Beach, Florida. Patrick, very close himself to a very bright rainbow. Hellendale, California. Cynthia S. Notice the sun looking quite large. Got behind the overhang of the house and took a photo of the sun. Don't ever look at the sun, and she wasn't. She was trying to keep it blocked out, but said it looked exceptionally large that day. Ed and Michelle out of Grants Pass, Oregon. Large jumbo halo. There might be two there. Danielle T out of Sydney, Australia. Big ship-looking cloud up in the sky. Dave H out of Kylene, Texas. Said it looked like something went streaking through the clouds there, and you can see where it does look like something fell through the sky. CNNR out of Louisiana. Some incredible lightning. Looks like cloud to cloud. Dave M out of Savannah, Texas. Beautiful sunrise coming up over the horizon. Beth out of Vermont was laying on the ground, and this halo was so big, couldn't fit in the camera. Had to move it around looking up through these trees. It was huge. Said she had never seen one quite that big. And I gotta be honest, what we can see of it through the trees, it does look quite enormous. Jennifer out of the United Kingdom. Check out these clouds here. These are not laying horizontally. These are vertical in the sky. This is the original photo. That's exactly how I received it. Look at that. It looks like a big wishbone up in the sky. Here's the house. Those clouds are going what appear to be straight up vertical in the sky. Incredible photo. Great observation. Not sure what we've got going on here. Glenn out of Lake Havasu, Arizona. Looks like something just going straight up into the sky. Have no idea what that was. That's exactly how I received the photo. Kisha B out of Evansville, Indiana. Spectacular photo of the sunset. Loretta S out of Long Island, New York said the sky went from purple to pink in just a matter of minutes. Look at that. Just an incredible color contrast that she noticed from Long Island, New York as some storms went through the area a few days ago. Rodney G out of Michigan captured some lightning. Definite cloud to ground lightning as those appeared to make contact with the ground. Here's a very strong one here, very bright, and got multiple features on that. Great photos, guys. Bradley L, not exactly sure of the location, but got a good little video of yet another double-decker rainbow. See these now almost on a daily basis. Shelly C out of Corpus Christi, Texas. You can see some storms that rolled through there. More incredible lightning, high winds, very, very heavy rain. And that's more than likely what's going on right now with Cristobal down in the Mexico, Central America area. And that's going to be slowly moving up through the Gulf of Mexico in the coming days, making landfall somewhere up in here on Saturday night or Sunday, and probably going to see a lot of heavy rain anywhere from, I would say, Fort Myers, Florida, all the way over to Houston, Texas. If you guys are new viewers, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're current subscribers, just double check, make sure you're still subscribed, and click on that bell. That way you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. All of the photos end up here at the Sky Phenomena Photo Gallery, and sometimes I use them in a picture slideshow, just like you saw right here. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.